mugshots.
Super cute pill popper has the hottest mugshot ever. Move over, Jeremy Meeks. Your mugshot was so 2014, and this one's, well, technically still 2014, but it's cuter than yours. Alysa Suguro Bathrick is the latest photogenic mugshot model sensation to capture the eye of the internet. Surrendered myself at 7 a.m. Got released at 11:30 a.m. What you heard of my mugshot's cute. Hashtag FTP. Bathrick tweeted December 1st regarding her November arrest. What for? Xanax, homie. Almost instantly, their Twitterverse elevated Bathrick to goddess status. Woo! Next came the marriage proposals, all of which were retweeted by the 18-year-old pill popper. She's even got modeling agents looking to turn her 15 minutes of fame into an hour with a Playboy shoot. A little dirt digging uncovered that this wasn't Bathrick's first run-in with the law. She was also arrested for simple assault last year. So if you happen to be one of Bathrick's suitors, make sure you've got plenty of bars and enough bail money to keep her around.
Ole Miss frat boys smile for mugshot after hazing arrest. 5 University of Mississippi students from the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity have been arrested for beating Sigma Pi member Jeremy Boyle to a pulp outside of his own frat house around 4 a.m. on October 6th. Boyle reportedly heard a noise outside of his frat house and went to investigate. That's when he was jumped by Tucker Cole Steele, James DeClan Basile, Christian Guy, Kyle Hughes, and Austin Rice, who were charged with a variety of crimes in connection with the incident, including larceny, hazing, and felony assault. A family member of one of the suspects said it was all part of a prank gone wrong, and the frat bros were just trying to, steal a donkey from the other frat's house. Anyway, they don't look very apologetic in their mugshots, and Boyle is recovering from his injuries, which include a concussion, broken teeth, and a ruptured eardrum, as well as bruises to his ribs, groin, and lungs. Ouch.
Naked man beats up granny, gets tased and arrested. In Irvine, California, this 51-year-old cone-headed man, Craig Ledbetter, was arrested for running around naked and beating up this 75-year-old grandmother of 4, Sarah Hurtado. Around 2:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday, neighbors saw Ledbetter streaking down the street holding a large stick and swinging it around aggressively. He came up behind Hurtado and started viciously beating her. He pushed her to the ground and her toy poodle tried to defend her, but Ledbetter swung the poodle around by its leash until the collar came off. Ledbetter wouldn't listen to police officers' orders, so they tased him and took him into custody. Hurtado was hospitalized for her injuries, which included a broken arm, a dislocated shoulder, internal bleeding, and bites to her chest and back. Ledbetter was arrested on suspicion of aggravated assault, animal cruelty, elder abuse, and resisting a police officer. Police later found the poodle on Highway 405.
Man takes best mugshot ever after being charged with swinging a hatchet. This Ohio man might need to work on his axe-wielding skills, but his picture-taking game couldn't be more on point. On April 2nd, 63-year-old Noel Dawson Jr. allegedly chased a relative around his North Toledo neighborhood with a hatchet. When he finally caught up to the family member, Dawson reportedly took one big swing and made an effort to connect. His aim was a little off though, and the hatchet instead struck his truck, denting the hood. When a policeman arrived, Dawson chose not to offer up any identifying information and instead laced the cop with profanities. Upon being arrested for domestic violence, assault, criminal damaging, and failure to disclose personal information, he then stood for this Hall of Fame-worthy mugshot at the police station, which has since gone viral. Unsurprisingly, he pled not guilty to all charges. Guess some guys are as crazy as they look.
Handsome felon Jeremy Meeks blows up all over the world and now lands a modeling contract. Jeremy Meeks, the 30-year-old criminal and alleged gang member who's charged with several felony counts, has been offered a modeling contract. A few weeks ago, Jeremy's sexy mugshot went viral all over the web. On the Stockton Police Department Facebook page, his mugshot got more than 100,000 likes and more than 26,000 comments. Maggie says he is gorgeous, needs to be an Armani model. Amari says he definitely stole my heart. Sally says, marry me, Jeremy. Michi says, oh my, undies just fell right there. Jeremy Meeks didn't know he blew up on social media until he was told during a jailhouse interview. The convict wants to tell people that it's not really him. Well, hopefully he's been practicing his catwalk because Blaze Models, a huge modeling agency in LA, has offered him a contract. People have even photoshopped him into several brand name ads. If he gets out of jail anytime soon, he can make $15,000 to $30,000 a month as a model. So what do you guys think? Is he too hot for jail or what?
Fugitive hated his mugshot, so he sent cops a better one. Then it went viral, and now he's arrested. Lima, Ohio police were on the hunt for Donald Chip Pugh, who was wanted for failure to appear in court for a drunk driving charge. He was also a person of interest in several other arson and vandalism cases. And by looking at his past criminal history, Pugh doesn't seem very concerned with keeping out of jail. One thing Chip Pugh does care about is how he looks in his mugshot. So he sent Lima police a new mugshot to use instead. "Man, they just did me wrong," Pugh said in a radio interview. "They put a picture that made me look like I was a Thundercat or something." Does anyone else think Chip looks more like Carlton from The Fresh Prince? It wasn't long before the fugitive's face was plastered across digital media, and a few memes were born. Can you find Chip Pugh? Okay, that was easy. How about this one? He's right there. Someone even made up a Chip Pugh dance, which again looks a lot like Carlton.
Y'all off with this one. This gonna be that Chip Pugh for y'all niggas. Hello.
And with that amount of exposure, it should be no surprise that he was busted. However, not by Lima police. He was caught in Florida by the Escambia County Sheriff's Office, thanks to a tip. Chip made sure to smile for his most recent photo shoot. Now that is a mugshot. We're glad to see Chip has finally learned his lesson.
This man, Gregory Clark, is peeing outside a restaurant. Why is he doing this, you ask? Clark reportedly said someone had threatened him. Did we mention he has a 666 tattooed on his forehead? Anyway, he really had to go. And he didn't want to paralyze himself by holding it, so he made a pit stop by Hothead Burritos, hung out for a while, then left before police arrived. Because he's stupid, or was high, or whatever, he showed back up with a bottle of alcohol, told police to get high, get a buzz, and play with myself. Note to Greg, don't be a menace to Dayton while draining your juice in the hood.